We have our grand final to our hands. Next winter, the decision is here. It's Team Avengers, Moon, Jack, Colorful versus the L team, Lin, Lowlight, Lucifer. A pure Korean team against a mixed Chinese-Korean team, but Colorful the last surviving Chinese. All Night Elves against a very well-rounded team of Lowlight, Lin, and Lucifer. Especially Lucifer is supposed to be the weakest player of the team, but man, he's in great shape. And as we said before, the team on the right has not lost a single map here. 3-0 in the winner bracket semifinal, 3-0 in the winner bracket final, which was the rematch. Well, this is the rematch of the winner bracket final, actually, which we haven't seen, unfortunately, since it wasn't casted on stream and we were not allowed to join the games. No one was. So we'll see the first encounter here soon. We don't know the matchup, we don't know the maps just yet, but glad that we see the grand final. I was a little worried that we're running out of time again with the last battle going best of 5, but no. Yesterday it was Lucifer defeating Colorful, it was Lowlight defeating Moon, and Lin versus Jack. So what do you do differently if you're Team Moon?
Apparently we're doing the vetoes differently. We're gonna have Twisted Meadows coming in for the first time.
Whoa.
And it's the knockout match. It's the best match we could have hoped for, right to start with. Lin versus Moon, dude. On Twisted Meadows, the first time we're gonna see this map in this entire tournament.
And it's Moon Meadows. Of course it's Moon playing there. The most decorated players in the history of this game clashing. Moon #1 with getting close to $500,000 prize money after his win at WGL, the world champion, against Lin. We've seen this battle before at WGL. Lin seemingly on that day had no chance against the 5th race, but he's showed some flaws. He lost a game against Orc already. That was the opening match of this tournament, Moon versus Focus. And it seems like some orcs have stabilized in their strategy or play the same strategy with the Shaman earlier, Shaman Grunts. Let's see what Lin is doing. The most creative, the most influential orc against the same that can be said about Moon, of course, for the Night Elf side. What a match to start with.
Of course, the spotlight recently has been on Moon with him becoming our world champion. But don't underestimate Lin. Of course, nobody does, I think. As you say, strongest orc in the world. And in 2019, he's got his sights set on Moon. He said his goal, one of his goals, is going to be to overtake Moon in the prize money to become the most successful player of all time of this game in this year. This tournament doesn't have the most prize money, I suppose, but it's going to be one step in that direction.
Yeah, it's still a big prize pool, man. $14,500. It's a little less than the World Championships. Of course, you have to split the prize money by 3. But we'll see, man. Lin has played a crazy Orc mirror that we've seen against Fly, where he was down in the early, but his late game control is just from a different planet. This is what the Chinese said about Moon as well. That's why they called him Andromeda or something back in the day. It's going to be so interesting. What Night Elf strategy is Moon going to choose? What's Lin going to do against it? Two of the smartest minds in all of Warcraft colliding here.
Yes. Lin, we saw it yesterday. The control he displayed against Fly was just unbelievable. Like, as you said yesterday as well, you throw any other orc in the world into that situation, they lose 100%.
Yep.
But Lin being Lin, just incredible. He's up there with 1-0 and the very best of them as far as control goes. Moon, by no means is he bad in the micro department. I think his Dryad micro actually is the best in the world.
Yes.
But I don't know that it's usually necessarily the thing he shines most in. I think his decision making and his movement around the map, his strategical placement and his tactical assaults, those are what really separate him.
Absolutely.
He knows how to get ahead in every situation or how, if behind, to make the perfect play.
Yeah, we saw that in the game against Jamiko just today, where he outplayed him hard with mass expansions. And the map is Twisted Meadows, and the Twisted Meadows with Moon screams for mass expansions. Maybe not in this matchup, though. Not against Orc. Lin, we went on a bus ride with him from the WGL venue back to the hotel, and he was like, Neo, Remo, do you have any ideas? Like, I'm running out of ideas. I don't know what to do against Orc anymore. Seems like Shamans seem to be the thing. Maybe he talked a bit more with Focus and so in. But alright, the big stage.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind too much if Lin lost 2 games here, just to see how he approaches this matchup.
Yeah.
Because the entire world is looking to him for inspiration.
Absolutely. Team L, all right next to each other, so they don't have to leave their slots here. Can practice already, can warm up already. And Moon, right next to his Night Elf brothers. Colorful in the middle. Check on the right. Those are the 6 finalists. 4 Night Elves, 1 Orc, 1 Undead. But Lucifer could be the Night Elf killer. We've seen this over and over from him. He will be playing later on for sure.
And now I think it's time.
Looks like it. Here we go, map number 1 for the very first time in the very last clan war. Welcome to Twisted Meadows, a legendary maps where a lot of championships have been decided on. Not today though, but it will set the path, it will set the pace for this clan war. Lin in blue in the bottom right. No one spawns in the upper left where the laboratory creep is easily doable. And he opens up standard with altar, barracks, and 1 burrow. No super fast tech. Apparently, I think no Farseer. You can play a Farseer here on this map. Pretty decent, I guess. But I would be surprised to see anything else but the Blade Master. We have seen Lin with Farseer first as well. But most likely not here. Not against Moon.
Yeah. There's a very good reason why we have seen this map so little in this tournament. Only the single one time right now. It's such a hard map for any other race but these 2. And in this matchup, I'd say it's still pretty hard for Night Elf. Usually, the nice thing with the Keeper is you can creep him easily to level 3 and then you can really dominate the early game. But here on Twisted, the camps are too hard. You can't even dare to take 1 creep camp first. I mean, in theory, you could go for the green camp, but that's not even worth it with an Ancient of War. So you're forced to play these Huntresses, probably, and you're going to be stuck on no experience for a long time. So that's the cool thing about this map. It brings a very different kind of playstyle with it.
Exactly, and that is why we see this Farseer. Focus has showed us that it works. We have seen Fly showing that it works, and it's Farseer and Grunts. So maybe Lin is not taking advice from Soen and Focus, but goes more like the Fly approach. We have seen him play against Foggy with Headhunters as well. He annihilated Foggy on Last Refuge back then. But to be honest, Foggy didn't play that smart against it, feeding the Farseer quite hard. And Moon is just running over, trying to buy some time for the Huntress with an harassing Keeper of the Grove.
Okay. Don't think he's going to go for the Fly strat here, though, Lin is. It's a pretty all-in strategy. Lin usually not the player who puts himself into all-in positions where if it doesn't work, he's going to lose. And Moon, being so smart, would probably have the proper response to it. So, some peons seem to be falling here. One of them was just taken off. My stream is laggy as hell, unfortunately.
All right. Both players are poking in the base here. First kill for Moon, of course, with the Entangle. There is a burrow right next to the peon line to prevent that, but the duration was too long. Lin is forcing a lot of resources out of Moon thanks to this harass here. No detonates used. 2 wisps are gone from this repair, so the Keeper is forced to run back. And this will delay the tech for sure. He's just hunting wisps now as he sees he can't get this Moonwell anymore. No reinforcements coming for another grunt or something as the tech is happening for Lin. So he didn't get the Moonwell, but he got a bunch of wisps. And the question is, will Moon replace them before teching or go into tier 2 with less lumber? The latter, not the greatest advice, I guess, because Lin can spawn these wolves over and over again.
Exactly. 75 mana, pretty cheap, especially for an intelligence hero. Now we have the first Huntresses out. Now maybe he can fend off these grunts, but he's already taken so much damage, dude. This keeper is really low HP.
Yeah.
High mana, though, so the Moon Juice should be getting him into a decent position at least.
Okay. Wolves are hunting him down. He's blocking himself a little with this Huntress, enabling this Grunt and the Farseer especially to go for more hits. There's another Grunt, but disabled now thanks to Entangle. Could be a kill. Not too sure though. The Wolves are quite fast, but so is the Keeper. And the first blood. Oh, almost drawn. Is the Huntress fast enough? The Keeper is reaching around, so that should be the kill. Moon with the first Tree of Life. Moon Meadows, mass expansions, vintage Moon again.
I like the position as well. Between the labs and the gold mines, that's the most predictable spot for such an expansion to come up. And that would probably be getting scouted, so he puts it somewhere else where it's unlikely to be seen. This is going to be a big deal. If Lin sees this and cancels this, it's already looking a little bit dangerous for Moon.
Absolutely, but how likely is it that Lin will scout there? I mean, of course it's Moon, you have to prepare for expansions, but there at the lab?
Yeah, it's such a big map. It's such a weird position. But he's got the Farseer. If he wants to, he can scout a lot with these wolves.
I was thinking for a second, he can go far side. No, Wolves and Chain Lightning, just way better. So we do see the Spirit Lodge for Shaman, most likely. We haven't seen the strategy alongside Farseer, right?
No.
Late.
I can't recall.
All right, so seems like the Orcs have settled on Shaman for a fast dispel. And Purge, of course. For slowing down the Keeper. But Moon gets his first set of mercenaries. And Lin is creeping. Ooh. The Shadow Hunter out of position, caught by an Entangle, hexes one unit and is able to get out, will at least force the second Entangle. Don't know about the mana situation for this Keeper. And that buys some time for the Farseer here to creep this. Another hex against the Shadow Priest. And will he get away with it? I mean, it's a lot of mana drawn from the Shadow Hunter as well, but he gets out alive, and that was not supposed to happen that way, I think. Plus level 2 on the Farseer. But Moon sees it now.
All of it, though, of course, is time for the expansion. It was not cancelled. It has come up. Moon with his favorite building, the Expo. Soon to be mining. Tech started for him now as well.
Ooh, TP saves the Grunt. Sorry. But yeah, tech started, that's true. But is he going to the red spot? Yeah, right? Wow. That's an early red spot creep. Lin will never, ever, ever expect this position of the expansion.
And so nice as well, the feeling that Moon must have right now. He forced the TP just a moment ago. He knows the Orc is pinned, or at least healing up in his base. So he should really be safe to creep this gold mine in a moment. That will be a big item. And maybe even level 3. This is going to be a lot of experience from that camp.
Absolutely. He's playing it solo. I don't know if he is arriving at tier 2 during that creep, but if he does, it's even a bonus experience here. Moon plays a lot of solo heroes, so absolutely possible. Scroll of the Beast. Would have hoped for a big mana or something, but okay. Red spot creep starts. Archer transition by Moon. Wait, I don't know, and scared of Wyvern or something?
Yeah, possibly. Also, once you have like 8 Huntresses, they start blocking each other really hard.
Not true.
Perhaps less of a factor on Twisted Meadows, where there's so much open space everywhere, but depending on the position you're in. And you're gonna synergize nicely with the upgrades. Archers shouldn't really be reached too much by anything like a Blade Master, so I think it's a nice addition.
All right. Troll War about to fall. What's the item here? Mana Potion, Staff of Silence, Spell Shield, all good stuff. It's not a ring +4, so it's something... Oh, it's something good. Well, Orb of Darkness, second worst item, I guess. But against Shaman, maybe it's even okay.
Pretty underwhelming, though, certainly.
Yeah.
I think for creeping especially, it's nice. You're going to spawn these skeletons one by one. You can use them for scouting. It's probably going to be its biggest effect.
So, Shadow Hunter with Serpent Wards second. Sorry, we have seen Hex before. No heal wave, but you don't need it too much with the Shaman play, I think. So we're going to see Lightning Shield. And Lightning Shield is going to be very good against Huntress.
Lin's creeping really aggressively, by the way. His opponent's Merchant, he lost his TP earlier. Could, I guess, go for a TP here if he desires. He also has Purge against Dispel. Against Entangle, of course. And must have a Scroll of Speed. Not so sure about that, actually.
Yeah.
He's towering him, isn't he?
There's no peon. Oh, there is peons. Was only one, though. Not too sure. Maybe it's just distraction to force some damage onto the tower. Moon is shopping at the merchant. Oh, no, actually didn't get anything. He has 650 gold. All right. Is he breaking the production already? A shop is coming. That's a nice addition here. Focus lacked that shop, and he was forced into a fierce battle. But yeah, he's pushing into the main. Chain Lightning to get rid of the Wisp. That's nice, but he's getting backstabbed by those Hunters. He needs to stay in range of those Serpent Wards to deal tremendous damage to the Hunters, and that's exactly what's happening here. But the shop is gone. The peon might be saving himself into another shop, but so far I think Lin has the upper hand in this fight, assuming the position. He took out another building. Do you know what that was in the upper left shop?
Moonwell.
Ah, another Moonwell. All right. So Moon should be supply stack. So Lin was breaking upkeep for a little. No, Moon is breaking upkeep at 51. That's like the worst position possible. The grunts are falling a little low, though, in health. There's no Spirit Link, of course. There's no healing, really, except from heal selves. And Moon is supply stuck. More and more Serpent Wards. Have to be careful a little. It's just Mass Shaman, right? It's not even too many grunts anymore. Just the remainder of the first one. Oh, the heal scroll, so nice. The catapult is being intercepted, but speed scroll saves it. Genius play by Lin here to save the big damage. Purges, so the Huntress can't chase this catapult, and now it's in a decent position. This play by Lin is gorgeous. Takes out one Huntress after another. Big damage still coming in from those Serpent Wards. He can't get rid of them, and now we have big siege damage with the catapult himself. Moon is going for a base race, as it seems, picking up 2 more units, but the expansion is running for him.
Wow! I'm a little bit fast here, but you're gonna see it in a moment. This is the best orc in the world.
GG. Lin, his team still undefeated, 3-0. His tournament is over. He's getting clapped. Thumbs up and claps from Lowlight, of course. And yeah, he did his duty, defeating Moon, getting the revenge from WGL in Moon's living room, basically. He was just super surprised by this push and the strategy.
Yeah, such a great timing. It's kind of the perfect strat. You don't have to go for the expo necessarily. You don't even have to cancel it. That expansion hadn't mined a dime yet. It was fairly weak Huntresses, kind of. You have double level 3 heroes, or almost at least. And those level 2 snakes, man. The snakes, I'm telling you. They're so good against those hunts.
Super sick indeed.
That save on the Demolisher with the Scroll of Speed, with the Purge against the Huntresses. Oh my god. Dude.
That's just genius. Like, I haven't seen this use of Purge yet to slow down units to save your own unit. That just came out of nowhere.
So nice.
Super good. Like, Lin, this tournament really once again cemented him as the orc.
Yeah.
There's like, we know Focus and Fly are great, but Lin is, it's a different race, basically.
He's so good. I'm looking so forward to seeing more of him in the Thunder and Fire Cup coming up later on this week.
Exactly. Starting on Wednesday.
The day after tomorrow, actually.
True that.
So cool. Nice to see him in shape. I hope he's going to be able to continue this in the online tournament, Thunder and Fire as well, starting Wednesday. Showing up 3 times for Lin, winning 3-0. That's it. Can't ask any more of the man.
Exactly. Win against Fly in a mirror. Lin against Czech, which was to be expected, but also a win against Moon, which I don't think was to be expected. And Moon, really not the best tournament for him. Losing twice in the winner bracket semifinal. Losing again in the winner bracket final to Lowlight. Now losing again in the grand final. He is not the carry that he's supposed to be on these 2 days here.
Especially looking at paper, absolutely. Considering how he demolished everybody at WGL. But I think we should take it with a grain of salt. 1-0, where he lost. 1-0 played out of his mind.
Yep.
Focus played out of his mind. And both games were super close, by the way. And this one right here, that was the most decisive loss he's had so far. but also the map didn't do him any favors here. But Lin just didn't give him an opening. Like that was, I don't know if Lin made a mistake in that game.
Yeah, true. But while I agree to a certain point, if you are the world champion, if you are the most famous Warcraft player, you have to win those matches against Focus in 1-2-0. Like, if you want to be the shining team captain, you have to win those close games. He lost both of them.
He did, but not with a bad performance. It's not like he's playing poorly. And he's going to have chances here to redeem himself. He still has to get his win. Lin is done for this grand final.
True
he
that.
could walk away from this with 7,000 plus for first place. Of course, has to be split among the players for only 3 maps. That's pretty cool, actually.
It's like 1 hour of work for $2,500. Not too bad.
Not too bad indeed.
But he also picked the team. That's an accomplishment he did. And probably coaching or doing the decisions, whatever. So what's next for Team Lin? I don't like. Lowlight defeated Moon before, so you could just do it again. Will Moon stay? It's also another question that we have. Certainly interesting.
Depends a lot on the map, of course, here. What we're gonna see. Did we see the vetoes earlier?
I don't think so.
Night Elves vetoing Terraner stand would make sense. That's the best Mercamp creep, Mercamp accessibility for the opponent, which you don't want to give him too easily.
Pretty cool to see that Orcs seemingly found a solution against Night Elf. I mean, Focus beating Moon with his Serpent, like Shadowhunter first, Tinker tactics with a big push. Lin approaching this a little differently with the Farseer first. That's cool.
Yeah, Blizzard, of course, with the new patch, we're hoping to bring a lot of more variety into the game. In the end, it turned out to be not solo Demon Hunter anymore, but rather solo Keeper. So that kind of backfired in that race department. But for the Orcs, it really worked out well, man. We see 3 different starting heroes nowadays. In very rare cases, even a TC. So sometimes even 4 different starting heroes. That's the dream. We see all kinds of stuff on tier 2. We still don't see Tauren, unfortunately. But other than that, the toolkit of the Orcs has been so far extended.
We do see way more Orcs than in patch 1.29. Tauren, I mean. Way more Tauren than in 1.29.
But still not enough, Neo. Still not enough.
It's never enough, right?
Taurens need a buff.
Yeah,
movement speed, please.
So this is not the last cast of today, actually. There will be more games here for the next clan war to finish this off. Afterwards, at like 4 p.m. CET, where Remo will stream a 2-on-2 show match between Cash Hawk and Happy Imperius in a best of 7 2-on-2. That's going to be epic. And then we have a day off tomorrow, but don't you dare, we're back on Wednesday. From Wednesday to Sunday, every day at noon, WTV Thunder and Fire Cup. World Elite is gathering on NetEase to fight for $15,000. And we will be there for you with the latest upgrade on our Observer tool. And we have our match. It's Czech! He had a little bit of a break. Didn't have to open this, but he played 3 games in a row in the lower bracket semifinal, final. Defeating Chimiko after 2 losses. So, again, a Night Elf versus Orc. Again, Czech versus Lin. Yesterday it was the same and Lin was successful. Oh, this time it's not Lin, actually. Lin is out, sorry. So they swap out Moon for Czech. So it's either Czech versus Lowlight or Czech versus Lucifer.
Yeah, Czech is probably their weakest player. So maybe now we have a strong Night Elf map coming up, and here they hope that Czech is going to get the victory under the belt. They know it's going to be against an undead or in a mirror, which I guess you can take nothing away from, really. Wouldn't be surprised to see Amazonia coming up here, maybe. But that, of course, may be vetoed by Team Lin. Well, still haven't seen the vetoes, unfortunately.
Lucifer has a pretty good Ghoul Rush strategy on Amazonia. So not sure if they want to veto that or not. But with Twisted being in, likely to see Amazonia vetoed.
Yeah, and Ghoul Rushes don't work if the opponent plays well against it. It is the case though. Oh my god, Neo the Prophet. It's Lucifer coming up on AZ. Is he really gonna play double Crypt Ghoul Rush here?
Not necessarily double Crypt. Could also go one Crypt into Gargs. But yeah, Lucifer against Night Elf is something else these days. I don't get tired of mentioning how great he was in the King of Maps Echo Owls games. And I guess strategy-wise, Echo Owls and Amazonia are a little bit similar in this matchup, as you can rush if you want to. And yeah, it's gonna be it. Warming up the hands, 2 legends of Warcraft's past, still here today. Uncle Czech and Lucifer. A combined 30 years of Warcraft experience, I guess. Pretty sure.
60 years at least. You said 30 there, buddy.
Yeah, 30 years of Warcraft experience, like competitive.
Warcraft experience. Sorry. Didn't You're right.
Okay, here we go. Map number 2, Team Lin still undefeated. They are 7-0 in the next tournament. Amazonia now. Lucifer in the upper right as Undead. Czech in the bottom left. So, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a double Necro push. But doesn't seem like it from what I see on the map.
Oh, wow. I have not seen the same games as you. You mean Necromancer push? Or?
No. Necropolis. Like to build a Necropolis instead of Ziggurat.
You mean like an Acolyte rush?
No. Just play ghouls, but without the second Ziggurat to save lumber.
So you harass with the first ghoul then?
Yeah. But since he's not sending anything over, we don't see that. So one of that prediction was wrong. It's a DK first, also no Dreadlord, which is something that Lucifer has in his arsenal.
Yeah. Only thing here so far that is looking unusual is the base layout by Lucifer. Ziggurat far up in front, which I like actually. The Night Elf really can't assail your base too easily, has archers for the longest time, or huntresses, but huntresses on the pro level pretty rare because they fall off so hard. I think the standard meta for Night Elf nowadays is, go for the Keeper, obviously, get to level 3 as quickly as you can, get up to like 3 archers, and then after maybe even more, but add 2 or 3 archers, go for the Expo, and then win with that in the later stages with a big economy advantage. That's how I expect this game to go.
All right. Lightning Shield creep starts. Oh, second one on this creep, but doesn't hurt at all. Oh, that was close, but gets it in the end. Full experience, claws +6. That's already nice, especially against ghouls. No Lightning Shield creep here. That would have been possible with a few ghouls, but he's not doing that. If you want to know how to creep with Lightning Shield on Amazonia as Undead, Remo provided a great tutorial on our YouTube.
My stream is not working at all right now.
Okay. DK is rushing over, trying to get a little bit of experience here. 24 supply. Not too much. DK with the same. So he's preparing the bigger push a little, I guess.
All right, now I'm back again. Level 2 here for the DK with the kill onto the Treant. Ghouls moving out. You would love to keep this Keeper away from level 3 as much as you can. Cancel expansions at the same time, should there be any coming up. Can't see any on the minimap just yet. And Czech is missing the Force of Nature, only summoning 1 Treant. Whoopsie. Bit of nerves, perhaps?
It's a lot of ghouls now for Lucifer. And if he catches him here at the tree, that could be a surround. And that's exactly what's happening. No way out except the town portal. Of course, you don't want to... Oh, he's trying to get into Shadow Melt, but there's a dust. Well prepared by Lucifer, who's getting out this TP out very early in the match.
And that's 2 really unnecessary mistakes Missing the treants first, that's not that big of a deal, but then completely mispositioning his keeper. You're not supposed to get surrounded.
Yeah, so close to the trees is certainly a mistake. And now so much time for Lucifer to creep this up. There's a wisp coming. Detonate. Okay, I thought he would hand it over. The coil a little too late, I guess, as there was already damage. Second claw for the keeper, though, who's gearing up, but he prevents level 3, which is already a phenomenal accomplishment for Lucifer early game on Amazonia.
Yeah, but now there's 4 archers. Lucifer can't really hope to stand in a fight like this. Actually, with these basically only 4 ghouls that can fight, he's still forcing him back. Of course, Czech has to be afraid. If he gets surrounded here, this game could be over already. The archer gets surrounded instead. She's dead. Didn't have to use the dust. Still has one more charge to use here. Lucifer with a magnificent early game so far.
As I said, man, his matchup against Night Elf is really, really good. Can he keep the school alive with another coil? Not sure. There were a lot of detonates with the DK in range. Oh yeah, there was a coil, but mistimed a little. Shop is up for more clarities, and that's exactly what Czech needs right now.
Didn't even have to use the coil there. He saved 2 ghouls because Czech wasn't following up with the damage, and that's the TP missing. Usually he would have no issue diving for those ghoul kills. If you get 3 ghoul kills and you lose a TP for it, that's totally worth it. But with the TP gone, he has to be more careful.
Okay, expansion is coming. Is this going to get through? Okay, the Alchemist helps a lot. Whoa, Naga second. He's going for the surround again. There's still no TP. With the slowed keeper, this is of course a little easier. Wow, he's snaking through this, but oh my god. 3 surround attempts not working. The Naga is taking quite a beating as well from the Alchemist, but this is it. Coil executes the keeper. Lucifer gets the kill. More frost arrow. Is he going to get us around this time against the Alchemist? The double kill would most likely be the GG, but he's saving himself into the base.
Wow, what ferocious play by Lucifer, dude. Not giving him any inch to breathe. Really, really well done. He's going to take out the shop next. That's a big deal. No more clarities. If he gets it, that is. But I think he will.
He gets more and more archers. The moon juice is used. But the acid bomb is nice. How well can he defend this with Moon Juice, without the Keeper? We're seeing Hippo Riders here.
Speaking of Moon Juice, this is quite a bit of juice force on the archers. Of course, easy damage onto them. The shop is gone. This is not going to be infinite mana for the Keeper here.
Correct. No
dude,
clarity.
Lucifer, I am on board on your Lucifer hype train, dude. He is playing this so well so far.
Yeah. I'm fanboying a little maybe, but he just knows what to do and when to do. Also, he's going into Fiends already, most likely seeing the Engine of Wind back in the base, but again, not giving this Alchemist an inch to creep to get level 2 or something. Just continue to harass, catching another acid bomb. Okay, but statues are coming. He can heal against that in no time.
Wow, this is looking so strong. This is not looking very far away from a 2-0. Hippo Riders coming in. But if there's Fiends with Web...
Fiends were in production already. Web is just a matter of time. I'm not 100% sure how many ghouls are saved into the bag and how many did he kill, but there should be plenty.
And the DK is level 3 right now. A harassing Death Knight against the creep camp is really dangerous. With the Naga as well, of course, to boot. Both players here are holding knives in their hand, but no armor. It's really hard to find kills, but it's also really hard to really easy to find kills, excuse me, but also really easy to die. So you have to be very careful. Invuls will be a big deal.
Oh, there is no invul on the Keeper. Also, still no TP, but this time the Keeper goes home early on. Focused fire. Lucifer pretty heavy on the heroes here, and his ghouls are getting killed. So, thanks to the 3 hippos, maybe it was a little too early for him to engage here. Double level up now.
Yeah, that engagement was a little bit ill-advised. 2 ghouls go down for not too big of a reason. But I guess he's keeping the Keeper away from level 3, and that is a big deal as well. Should he creep his natural, though, with the Tree of Life, he will reach that level up. And it's about time as well. This expo already for the Night Elf is a little bit late.
Yeah, and he sent it over so late. Maybe forgot about that during the fight. And he has to creep that now. This gives Lucifer some time as well. There is no Lich yet. Did we see tier 3 even?
Yeah, he's tier 3. He started the Lich about 10 seconds ago.
All right.
Meaning the Lich will be out quite a bit before this expansion is mining. And this is a very one-sided army from Czech side.
Yeah.
It doesn't have much damage against Fiends at all. You have to rely on your heroes to really do the damage. And for that, they need levels. I don't know if Czech's going to get there in time.
And also, if Czech is getting levels, Lucifer is getting levels as well. If it's just from creeping, of course. Sobi Mask on the DK now. Even better. Level 3.5 already.
Item.
Absolutely. Keeper still without a TP. And the Lich is coming, as you said. Naga is level 2, so we do have Coil Nova Fork Lightning. A vicious nuke. And of course, Orb of Corruption, Fiend Focus Fire. Goes hand in hand with that.
There's 3 Fiends now, both players approaching 50 supply, and the Undead absolutely has the better 50 supply army here. The Night Elf is supposed to get ahead with the economy in the number department, and that way win this game. Jack is going to be hard-pressed here to have a chance in the real battle once it comes.
Lucifer is a big fan of expansions since patch 1.3, so Czech is scouting for that with that Wisp. Nice little touch. 47 supply for the Night Elf. No upgrades, but the expansion is running now. More levels. Wants the Fork Lightning level 2. And he gets that big Invul Potion as well, which is always nice because you can't coil the Naga. Heal Scroll, Invul Potion, and Heal Potion on Czech side, though. So both players are pretty well equipped. And here they clash. Destroyer in the air as well. A few Fairy Dragons. How many ghouls for the normal damage? I count 2. That shouldn't be enough. 3, 4. Okay, that's better. When of Mana Stealing being used against the DK. Oh, the ghouls are pretty much separated from the Alchemist. That's nice. And Tangle on... Oh my god, he's going hard for the Alch, who's very tanky against spells, though. Down to 50%. Had to use the potion already. Alchemist and Acid Bomb out of that fight. Nice coil against the Fiend here as well. Fairy Dragons are falling. More and more web comes in. The the Hippo Riders don't do too much, I guess. Getting nuked now by Nova and Fork Lightning level 4 for the DK. Keeper is quite on his own. I guess he doesn't have a potion anymore. Fiend is falling finally. And Czech has to get away. There's no way. He's holding on. Lucifer's still at 50 supply and has some time to do damage to the Expo now. This is looking rough for Czech.
Absolutely. I wonder what the Moon Juice is looking like. Okay, I guess. But web after web, kill after kill, and these heroes are doing it.
Oh my god.
For Lucifer.
Yeah. There's Repair coming in now, but easily sniped by these 2 ranged heroes and the Fiend. Lucifer has to be careful to not overextend, though. The reinforcements for the Night Elf are coming in fast. There is mana on the Alchemist, so Acid Bomb always wishes and... Okay, he's retreating. He did damage. He bought time for the Expo. Czech is reacting to this with an Engine of War.
Ghouls are coming over, though. They're going to cancel the Ancient of War. If Czech loses his own Expo and doesn't kill the Undeads, he certainly has lost this game.
More and more Wisp, but they're all kind of hurt. Detonate, but only getting rid of skeletons, I guess. Not burning any mana. And slowly but steady, this tree will fall. He's forcing another fight with only 44 supply. That's not ideal at all. There should be, thanks to the Sobi Mask and the statues, enough coils to keep a few Fiends alive. Almost a burrow. Doesn't work. Nova Fork Lightning into this air army, which is almost gone. There's like 3 units remaining and they get webbed as well or are super hurt. Alchemist in the middle of everything. Has to use the potion soon. Does so. Fury Dragon is doing quite some damage, but everything for Czech is falling, including the Keeper of the Grove. Just a nicely executed Coil Nova Fork Lightning, and down is the first hero, and guess what? This Alchemist is following him into the grave. Both heroes 6 feet under. GG. Lucifer, the executioner of Night Elves, 2-0 for Team Lin. Still undefeated. It's all down to Lowlight now.
Holy shit, what a performance. I haven't seen Lucifer that crisp in a long time. Yesterday he had a strong game, don't get me wrong, but in this game, he seemed to do everything right. Wow, that was sick. That was sick.
Yeah. There's always a risk of becoming too greedy when it comes to killing expansions. Not happening here for Lucifer. Really, really good. Jack, maybe not the best Night Elf Undead player at the moment, since he's still trying to regain his shape, coming back into the scene, but Lucifer versus Night Elf, man, do you remember there was this time when Lucifer's best matchup was against Human, when every other Undead was struggling against it? It's not kind of the same here, but he always finds strength in matchups that are supposed to be difficult for him.
Yeah, that was just amazing, dude. I'm still stunned. Holy crap.
Yeah, sometimes I do find the right hype trains, and this time I was certainly right. So just one map away is Team Lin from winning this tournament with a 9-0 score. Unprecedented in Next history, which is only the second event, but you know, no one could imagine a dominance like this.
Man, Lucifer's had those glimmers of hope to his rise to prominence before. I hope this time he can keep it up. On Wednesday, we're going to have the next tournament, Thunder and Fire Cup. There he's going to be playing as well. There he's going to be tested more so. It's not going to be only 3 maps for him. Would be cool to have another competitor on the highest level, 1-0 at the moment. Of course, the only Undead in the world who can play on the highest level. If Lucifer could climb up there, that would be really cool.
Indeed, with like 31 years of age. It's the strongest shape since, I don't know, 2009 maybe. It's pretty nice to see him rising. So, it's Moon, Colorful, and Check versus Lowlight. It could
and
be
Lowlight, man. He's not bad in Mirror at all.
Not at all. I mean, he lost to Foggy, okay, at WGL. But apart from that, I think he's playing really, really good in Mirrors. He defeated Moon yesterday in the winner bracket final already. I guess the strongest Night of Mirror player that the team has. Lowlight defeated Life as well in the winner bracket semifinal. Lowlight is pretty damn good in that matchup, even though he says otherwise.
All right, so it's going to be all Night Elf Mirror from here on out. Who is going to be the strongest Night Elf? Moon and his boys have to come back swinging now. And this really is a difficult position. It's not like the opponent you're facing here is a weak player, or you can try to abuse the map and get a favorable matchup for you. No, it's just going to be Mirror all the way. And Lowlight, as we said over and over, is strong there.
Yeah, maybe you want to seed your strongest Mirror players on maps with easier laboratory, because Lowlight is so good with Zeppelins, and save the non-lab maps for Check. I don't know, man. Colorful is also not the greatest in Mirror.
Yeah, I think you want to have a bit of a pocket strat for Check. I don't think you want to go Glaive Mirror with Check against Lowlight. I think that would be a very bad idea. So, what else do we have? Echo Isles. Maybe Check can go Demon Hunter Echo Isles level 3 rush.
We have the map already. It's Echo Isles and it's Colorful.
Okay.
Starting with Moon. That didn't work. Going into Check. That didn't work. So, third hope is Colorful. But Lowlight has a smile on his face. Seems very confident. Wearing, of course, the newbie jersey. And the jacket behind him with his name. And the mascot on it.
All right. So far this tournament, have we seen a single Demon Hunter?
Yeah, Life played one, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? I can't recall it. But yeah, if certainly has been very few and far between. This might be the one map where we see some again. Demon Hunter here in the Mirror. Has a decent time early, can go for the lab, for the Mercamp creep to start with, get level 3, and then try to be the hard counter of the Keeper. Usually, that hero seems to be impossible to deal with in the early game, not until you have the spell. But maybe when you can burn him over and over, that is your way to win that early game.
Okay, here we go. Lowlight in the blue with match points. He has to win one of the 3 remaining games, and Team Lin are the champions of next winter. Colorful is the first one to try against him.
How do you think Lowlight is now feeling in this position? It's all up to him. Does this put pressure on his shoulders? Or is he like, oh, I got 3 lives. No problem. What do you think his mental state is here?
I think it's the later. He will be very, very confident now. It's the best position possible. He knows, and he's up against a Demon Hunter. Both start with the Mercenary Camp, but yeah, the heroes are different. Mana burn against the Keeper. Seemingly the natural counter if he can get in range, but Entangle might prevent that. If this creep goes through for both players, it's instant level 2. Items decide a bit as well here at the Merc Camp, I guess.
Items are a big deal right here.
Boots for the Keeper or Pendant for the Keeper. Sick. Boots for the Demon Hunter. Claws for the Demon Hunter. Sick. Yeah, so we have to watch out for that.
Absolutely. So, no Demon Mirror, but we see one Demon here finally. Gonna be interested in the creep route here. Is he gonna rush level 3 quickly? If he does, though, the Keeper's certainly gonna beat him to the punch, because with the Treants, you will be able to creep faster than the Demon is. He does have good damage, of course, but he doesn't have the damage of a hero plus 2 Treants, or even 4 Treants. As you said, items, very important.
Ooh, Lowlight has to be careful about this Engine of War. Works now. Has to be careful about this Lightning Shield. Hectic situation for the Korean now. But he gets it all. And item is the Ring of Regen. Also nice. Saves some Moon Juice and Talisman of Evasion. The worst for the Demon Hunter, as he has that ability already with his level 2.
Yeah. RNG on Korea's side right here. The ring, much, much better. So, where do we go from here? Demon moving across, not interested in level 3 creeping here, as it seems. Wants to start harassing, doesn't want to get the level 2 to the Keeper, level 3 to the Keeper too easily. No tech yet. Lowlight wants to expand here, as it seems, on tier 1. Or does he? No, he's teching now. Okay, maybe not.
Colorful teching as well. And yeah, Lowlight does the same. Both Engines of War still alive, of course. But this Demon Hunter harass at the moment not doing too much.
It's going to steal the Ogre Magi, which is pretty nice. Going to cost him some HP, and with that, perhaps the harassment not so easy to keep up anymore. Wisp Scouting coming out from Colorful as well. Decent opening so far, I'd say, for the Chinese.
Yeah, stealing experience is always nice, and especially this expansion is so easy to do and gives you quite a lot. Also, Lowlight is harassing with a Berserker now. Is he staffing onto this as well? I don't think so. He doesn't have a staff, right? No, he doesn't. Didn't go to the shop just yet. So the damage is lacking at the moment. Mana burn again. The Keeper is dry. And this is exactly what you have to do. Like, get in range without being entangled. Colorful doing seriously a good job thus far. And in the late game, of course, the Demon Hunter is going to be a lot better than the Keeper is. Nice and snare from the creeps. Colorful capitalizing immediately. Exchanging some hits with the Keeper of the Grove. So now the Berserker is back and can help. Demon Hunter is super low, man. But still 1, 2, 3 HP. And he gets the healing. That's nice.
As the Moonwell finishes here, maybe the Keeper could look for a sip and go for another Entangle. Might force the TP on the Demon. Colorful doesn't want to have to use that already, obviously. Level 3 here for the Keeper is going to be a big upgrade. More damage on the Entangle, longer lockdown onto the hero is going to make the Demon's life more difficult. Colorful has to follow suit now. This Demon Hunter cannot be stuck on level 2 in the mid-game. He has to get level 3.
Yeah, the Engine of War is already at the Murloc spot. That's fine. We do see Hunter's Halls and additional Engines of War, I guess, at least for Lowlight. Haven't seen the second one for Colorful, if I'm not mistaken. Alchemist it is, as it oftentimes is, the second hero of choice for the Chinese. And Lowlight getting the Gloves of Haste. He found that, right? He didn't buy it. Yeah, he found it at the Murloc spot. All right. Was a little surprised about that. So this is level 3. This is Mana Burn level 2. Twice as effective as level 1. But it's getting, like, the 12 o'clock position is going to Lowlight uncontested. And that's the Scroll of the Beast as well. Pretty damn good item.
Speaking of good inventory, though, Blade Master, Demon Hunter, I mean, has the claws, the gloves, and the boots. He is really strong right now.
Oh, yeah.
When he hits this timing with the boots and level 3 early in the mid game, this is probably his strongest point in the entire game and across multiple matchups. But he can get controlled here with the Acid Bomb and the Entangle coming in. But he does have the Dispel himself.
Ooh, Glaive Rally Point a little off. We see this now. It's Lures. Double Lures and tier 3. He's going Mountain Giants against the Glaives.
I like it, though. Because this demon is so strong right now, you should be able to buy the time for the MGs with your first hero here. I guess depends on how long it really takes. Yeah. 1 Mountain Giant, even 2, aren't going to be good enough. You need more. And when those glaives come knocking on your front door, like 5 of them, you're going to start losing buildings real fast.
Is this opening up the timing for Lowlight's expansion? Because he will be passive for quite some time, except with the Demon Hunter, I guess. But he catches an Acid Bomb, an Entangle, and the Glaive shots. And yeah, down to 30%, I guess. Burns a little more mana, so he needs to use more Moon Juice. I like that.
All right, is this... Does he really have an Expo? I haven't seen it yet.
No. I was just thinking about it, but it's not.
No, this is looking like an all-in Glaive play. Alrighty. Wobble Blade's coming. 1 attack upgrade as well.
Bears? What the fuck?
Bears?
Yeah, he's going Bears.
Aren't they just gonna get entangled and killed?
I think so too. Demon Hunter as well in a bad position here. Lowlight's actually building a... What is it? An Engine of War in front of this to block some damage. And of course, he's tearing down the buildings with ease with these Glaive Throwers. 1 Moonwell down. 2 Moonwells down. He's supply stock already. He has to fight with what he has now. The Engine of War is most likely not going to come through, but there's no Nature's Blessing. There's no additional armor. There's no additional movement speed. There is no Engine of War. And the Alchemist rises up to level 2. Reju, of course, is a nice thing. He buffs up the Demon Hunter to be an extra carry. He has the anti-magic potion to break through the Entangle, which we see right now. But there's no follow-up at all. And he's just killing 1 building after the next, I guess. 2 Berserkers out of range, so he won't lose them. And Colorful, in this game, will not build another unit.
In a difficult position here. I thought the demon was strong enough to buy enough time, but apparently not.
Lowlight TPing out here after the Engine of War is finished. Didn't want to play against the Master Bears yet. Which is okay. He bought so much time. He can go into like 60 supply now. Colorful has to rebuild 3 Moonwells to just be able to build something. And then more than 3 Moonwells to break upkeep. So this is a lot of time for the Korean.
All right. So what is the next step here for Lowlight? He could also expand, right? Because your opponent, Colorful, is stuck with only 40 supply. It's very unrealistic that he's going to be able to contest this. Or does he just want to go towards the main again?
Looks like there's only one direction, and that's from left to right. With Wisps, or more Wisps this time. No items on the Keeper. No invul on the Demon Hunter, though. This Archer falls, of course. Easy kills. Colorful is just trying to get as much stuff as possible somehow. But he's again supply stuck. The Wisps are coming in. Can he shoot them? Oh, the Demon Hunter with the anti-magic potion. How much damage can he do? Mana burns everywhere, but the Glaives are still untouched. And the Alchemist, oh boy, does he have to run away? Doesn't work. You can't dodge the Glaive shots, and now we have Roar on them as well. The damage is just so surreal. He's kiting. He's doing it well. The Bears are not able to find so many targets here. 1 is down. The second Glaive is falling as well. He's not repairing, or no Wisp there. But the Demon Hunter is in a world of trouble. Has to TP out, and almost all Bears are gone. Yep, this one dies as well. 23 supply for Colorful. He's down to his Demon Hunter and an Archer that is down to, I don't know, just bones and a little bit of skin. And he's pushing forward to victory. Not only on this map, but this entire tournament. Still no dispel against the Reju, but this Alchemist is getting stronger. I like how he wants to get like in the minimum range of the glaive so they can't attack. But oh boy, this D8 gets another shot but survives by 40. He's killing a few glaives actually.
It's also losing quite a few bears for this, though.
Yep.
And there's a shop now. The keeper can go for more entangles, more mana.
Oh, there's the entangle. This could be the last one. Riju is helping, but not against all the glaive damage. Can he? Oh, nice block. And the Demon Hunter falls. All hope is lost for Team Moon. Another 3-0. Another win. And the tournament win for the Koreans. Team L, 9-0. Not a single map drop here. $7,600 for Lin, Lowlight, and Lucifer. Undefeatable.
What a performance. Oh my god. When we took a look at the teams for the first time, we were like, this is looking like a pretty good team, but this solid, this strong in every single one of them. Performing in every single of their matches. And if I'm newbie right now, I'm looking towards Lucifer and going, this guy's looking like a pretty good team player.
I mean, they do have a great undead already with 1-2-0, but Lucifer would certainly fit that lineup. The champions of next winter, here they are. It was just perfect play from them in every single clan war. Nobody really got close to beating them. They weren't struggling like too much in games at all. Just the right team, the right picks, the right performance at the right time, at the right place. And then all of a sudden, you get $7,600 for just playing 3 maps each. Maybe we got some translation guys here in chat?
A little unfortunate, I guess, that it was so one-sided in the end, but we had a lot of awesome games here over the last 2 days. The next tournaments always deliver with some really entertaining matches. A lot of unusual strategies as well. And very high-level play all around.
Absolutely. Yeah, Lowlight was lying to me after the team draw. I said, oh man, pretty good team there. You'll be champion. No. We lose everything. I'm noob. But nah. Winning 3 Knight of Mirrors here, Lowlight. Cementing him, of course, as one of the best guys in that matchup. So let's see what Lucifer has to say. Or does Lowlight want to talk? Or is it Lin's job? Okay, it's Lowlight now. No one wants it, so they just ditched the question. Okay, Lin has to speak once more.
A promising start for 2019 for all 3 of these, especially Lucifer.
That's true, struggling for so long after coming back, not winning anything big, but never giving up. Resiliency gets it in the end, or always pays off in the end. That was next winter for Warcraft 3. The festivities of Warcraft continue here on this channel, though. In 1 hour, you will see Remo stream a best of 7 between Hawk and Cash on the one side and Happy and Imperious on the other side for $100. Then we take a day off tomorrow and we go into the DouYuTV Thunder and Fire Cup for another $15,000. And we will see the champions of this tournament in the next tournament as well. Wednesday to Saturday is the group stage. This lineup is pretty impeccable, though. We have, on the human side, Infi, TH, and Hawk wearing the MTW flag for the first time in a big tournament. For the Orcish Horde, we have Fly, Focus, and Lin, so the best of that race represented as well. The Undeads, 1-0, Lucifer, and WFZ. For the Night Elves, Foggy, Lowlight, Life, and Moon. 14 Sweet, Colorful, and Hurricane Bow. We start on Wednesday with Group A, that is TH and Hawk, Lowlight and Lucifer. So the champions of today will face each other on Wednesday.
Yeah, really cool. Gonna prove who the best Korean is, along with Lin. Gonna be 8 days of awesome Warcraft across 2 weeks. The last big tournament in this patch. Probably. Yeah, that's it for next today, but not for all the cast. As Neo said, in only 1 hour, we're gonna be back, but now we need a bit of a break. And yeah, get something to eat first and foremost before we're back with more Warcraft.
All right, I'm sending it off until Wednesday. I hope I'm gonna be there. I have to change some shifts there. I hope you enjoyed it. Team tournaments always something special, even though the winner bracket was a little one-sided. Thanks for watching on very early Sunday morning and on Monday in the middle of the day. It was a pleasure. Thanks for the support, guys. If you want to support us, there's several ways to do that. You can join the sub button here somewhere to boost our sub count up to more than 600 again. Or you can do a little donation if you have some bucks left over via donate.backtowarcraft.com, via PayPal, credit card, or even cryptocurrency. You can buy one of those shirts at shop.backtowarcraft.com to wear the Back to Warcraft flag everywhere. And we have an Amazon referral link as well for Germany. Every support is much appreciated. We need that to keep that stream and all the casts alive. The more you support, the more we can cast. With that being said, here are the donuts. Goodbye routine. See you later and or Wednesday. Bye-bye.